I also like the way we've been communicating to other people. In term that page Mushiri Mike's page is called, I think it's called Civic Rise. I really like how we've been doing things, ensuring that everyone understands what we are doing. And so even as we intend to continue with the protest, we also need to communicate this in detail. Executive, of course, that is at the beck and call of the president. The legislature is feckless. So now, what do we do? And I think we need to start organizing ourselves, because we also do not want this rage to die, and we are not ending it here. We keep going. I for one do not want to get to 2026 and then just in case we do, we'll still have somebody sitting there. And if you look at the hierarchy of these things, for instance, now you call Ruto to resign, and whatever happens, he resigns, and then we have Gachagua, and then we decide no, Gachagua is a no, we impeach him, because I think for Gachagua the parliament can easily impeach him. And then who's next? Wetangula takes office for 90 days. All these are Ruto's people. Ruto will be ruling in proxy. So it will not give us what we want. But now, can we think of the best possible way that we can be served?
Melvin,
these guys are not, Kimuzi, I know I'm finishing.
Kindly wind up, juu watu ni wengi sana.
Okay, sawa. And also because these guys haven't been in office for 2 years, so we need a way forward. Thank you.
Africa, I can see Africa. Kindly take over.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes.
Today, as much as I am a disappointed Kenyan, I'm also a very proud Kenyan, because of what we are doing as the youth. And first of all, I want us to urge all of us that the distractions that are coming, tumeona vizuri, those who came for the press conference, those guys are government sponsored. And one of them, I really thank you guys, because such. One of them, tunaona vizuri, he was behind Ruto in some interview. So let those people do not think that we are stupid. We are just the way I've tweeted today, that we are Gen Zs. We are informed. We do research. We are not being lied for. Wengine wamedanganywa sana. The other generations wamedanganywa sana, and they bought into it. With us, we do our own research. We validate that we give and we get, we consume. Again, we are continuing with the protest tomorrow and Sunday. These people are going to come into our churches, and just the way we did last time, let us people to speak, because they're buying off our parents. They are buying off the older generation, like places like Eldoret, where they have brought goons walking with clubs within the city, within the town, scaring the youth. They are to insert fear into the people. We are this new generation. We are a generation that do not care about, and we don't get fear. They tried to insert fear into us, na tukakuwa na woga. But then came and we woke up. Ikatuambia kwamba tusirudi nyuma. Walijaribu kutushtua. Then when we realized who Ruto is. He really is. Venye and how Avengers.
Gerald, I don't think I can hear you. Can anybody? I think your speaker is not okay. So the lady Alexia, you can take off.
Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so first and foremost, to be honest, I think I'm happy with you guys because if anything, anybody anatokea hapo mbele, points zangu anazisema, so it just shows we are all on the same level of thinking. But let me just put this quick. First and foremost, there's this guy who called Nelson alisema kitu the other day. As each system comes in government, the Westerners find a way to make us weaker and weaker. Let me give you an example. When our first president came to power, these guys could not handle, how's it called, dealing with the government. So they're like, hey, you guys, nikasi tujui kufanya hii kitu, ebu come lead us. And from there, these people have been giving themselves loopholes to make us weaker and weaker. That being said, you guys, you need to come to a perspective unafaa kuona the way these guys look at us. When you look at US particularly, these guys, I don't know, sijui kama nafaa kusema hii, but till now they still have an issue with their own black population. You get? So you think in your eyes you are seen as a Kenyan. You're just seen as how they see our tuwa. And I was seeing people saying, oh, let the international people help us. No freaking way. The power is in us and us alone. Because like there's no other way to do this except with us doing this. Someone said here we need to form a system ya kuendelea, whether it is a party or a council. That is something mandatory. We can't, and first and foremost, there's akuna vile mtasema an influence ndimu you wait 2027, but till then something will have to come up, and you guys need to understand this. Even the Azimio party and whatever, none of these people are competent. Anybody mtu mzee, kwanza there's a picture in these church leaders, this guy anacheka sijui aje, like all his teeth are out. Me, I was like, no way, watu no. You need to understand, this is just a human being who happens to be a so-called religious leader, but like, oh, this pastor raped a woman. You're like, oh my gosh, ni pastor? Hapana, ni mtu. He happened to be a pastor. So you need to, your title, that title is what gives the uzito, but these people are not helping us, if anything. But us having a system kutoka hapa kwenda huko ni hivyo. And the last point, you get to understand this. Our country penye tuko in terms of demographic, have a very huge young population. When you look at these developed countries, when they were at this particular stage tuko to be where they are. Because nowadays you hear, oh, this like Japan has a low birth rate, low young people, blah, 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 not. Penye si tuko, we are different from them. This is where you najijenga. But when people are seeing you develop, they're like, no freaking, these are monkeys. Unafaa kukua chini. That's what they are saying. I think so anyway. But yeah, so please, this momentum cannot die no matter what. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your sentiments. Before we invite the next speaker, I have a question. They are asking for dialogue. So I'm asking myself, Ruto does not know what needs to be done. The people in government, they don't know what they need to do. So we have to tell them, we have to meet them and tell them, listen, this is what needs to be done. These guys know exactly what they need to do. You should read their manifestos. It's manifestos, once they get power, they do the complete opposite. Okay, so the next speaker, let's take a gentleman. Ibrahim.
Hello guys, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so guys, thank you Maze for hosting this space.
young people of this nation. Okay, number one, if you've noticed, we have labeled our protest the rage, and it's true we are angered by this government. But kitu moja lazima tufanye, because these politicians are very crafty. Let us maintain the rage, maintain the anger, but have a clear course of action. So we have seen suggestions kwa Twitter line. Kuna watu wanasema civil disobedience. Yes, that works. We can also do cancel culture. It applies very well in our case because sisi tuko say digitally. Then we also need to avoid listening to any stuff from this government. Kuongea ukweli, these guys are right now in self-preservation mode. If we start listening to them, tutaanza slowly to fall back in sai, and not a lot of people are talking. Tusiambue vitu kama IBC budget hakuna na vitu kama hizo. So we push that as we continue with our protests, so that even as we are getting ready for a new, we can have the